Bless you. Not doing it. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. How are you?
Welcome to Congregation BethChaimChannel. I can't reach the microphone. Welcome to Congregation BethChaimChannel. Please take a moment to turn off all electronic devices. We won't need those. There are exit doors on either side of the sanctuary and either side of the balcony. Our service is being live streamed. My name is Camille Bloomberg, and on behalf of the Board of Directors of the congregation, welcome to BethChaimChannel. Please take a look at the screen behind me for ways to enhance your prayer experience and keep everyone safe. Thank you for joining us, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Yibane, ya la 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 la. Olam chesed yibane, ya la 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 la. Olam chesed yibane, ya la 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 la. Yibane, ya la 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 la. Olam chesed yibane, ya la 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 la. Olam chesed yibane, ya la 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 la. Chesed yibane, ya la 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 la. Olam chesed yibane, ya la 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 la. I will build this world from love, ya la 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 la. You must build this world from love. Ya la 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 la. If we build this world from love, ya la 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 la. God will build this world from love. Ya la 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 la. Chesed yibane, ya la 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 la. Olam chesed yibane, ya la 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 la. עולם חסד ייבנה. יאללה לילה לילה לילה. עולם חסד ייבנה. יאללה לילה לילה לילה. עולם חסד ייבנה. יאללה לילה לילה לילה. עולם חסד ייבנה. יאללה לילה לילה לילה.
Isn't it amazing that you can utter the same exact words at two different moments of time and have them mean something entirely different? So many of you know, someone even referred that I often begin Shabbat by saying, isn't it amazing that Shabbat arrives at just the right moment? And this week, especially for this community, for individuals within the community and the community at large, thank God Shabbat has arrived. Because we need Shabbat every week, but some weeks a little bit more than others. So I will tell you that when this Shabbat was ready to arrive, your clergy and staff got together and had to ask some important questions. In light of what we experienced over the last few days, should we set aside the plan for tonight, which was both open house Shabbat, an opportunity to welcome those who are not yet members of our community who may be considering our community, and set aside the extra joy of a Rock Shabbat to maybe do it at another time. And we thought about it because we have to think about it. But I want you to know what we decided. It is Jewish tradition that when it is time to mourn, that we absolutely do that. But also, especially for those of us who are not official mourners, who feel the sadness and understand, it is our obligation, according to Judaism, to at the same time celebrate life. To bring that joy and those memories and that blessing, not only to ourselves, but to the world around us. Essentially, Shabbat is supposed to be a time when we can set aside as much of that other stuff as possible and focus on the light, focus on the joy, so that when Shabbat is over, we have that extra lift to get us through and to celebrate until the next Shabbat arrives. And so you'll see that for this Rock Shabbat, we did take it a step down a little bit in our music selection. But I don't know about you, but I need this. And I'm guessing many of you do as well. I need to be with you. I need to be in this place. And I need to be lifted by the Spirit that all of you bring to us each month, each week, and each day. So please, the best we can, let us take a deep breath. Maybe find something to bring an extra smile, an extra blessing. Let us join together, not only in the words, but in the melodies. And let us remind each other of the blessings around us and the strength we can give to one another as together we celebrate Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
To help us bring this light into this Shabbat, I invite this Shabbat's Bat Mitzvah Daily Katz and her family to light the Sabbath candles. And we need Grandma's Linda. Plural.
Shabbos candles give light to all who beheld them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us.
As their brightness reminds us of the generation of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu le'adlik ner shel Shabbat.
Can we please rise for Kiddush?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho v'ahava u'ratzon hinchilanu zikaron ma'aseh bereshit ki hu yom techilah lemikra kodesh zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim ki banu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha v'ahava u'ratzon yimchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Amen.
All right, you can put that down and help pass these around. L'chaim.
There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do not gain. On Shabbat, we seek not to acquire, but to share. There are days when we exploit nature as if we were a horn of plenty that can never be exhausted. On Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation. There are days when we act as if we cared nothing for the rights of others. On Shabbat, we remember that justice is our duty and a better world our goal. So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace.
Mazel tov, thank you all so much. I got you. Did great. Please be seated. We'll continue with Lechad Odi, continuing to welcome in Shabbat. As we stay seated for the first 3 verses, then we'll rise and greet the Sabbath bride at the door. We're so excited to see her on that 4th and final verse.
La 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 Lechad Odi La 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 Likrat Kala La 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 Pnei Shabbat Pnei Shabbat Nekabel La 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 Lechad Odi La 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 Likrat Kala La 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 Pnei Shabbat Pnei Shabbat Nekabela Shamor v'zachor Medivot echad Ishmianu El HaMiyuchad Adonai echad ונלך עם מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נשוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה יאללה לה 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 לך דודי יאללה לה 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 לקראת כלה יאללה לה 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 בני שבת נקבלה התעוררי טיבה עורך ומגורי אורי אורי שיר דברי כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה יאללה לה 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 לך אדוני יאללה לה 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 לקראת כלה יאללה לה 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 בני שבת נקבלה בואי בשלום עטרת בלך גם בשמחה ובצולה תוך אמונה עם סגולה בואי חלה יאללה לה 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 לך דודי יאללה לה 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 לקראת כלה יאללה לה 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 בני שבת נקבל יאללה לה 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 לך דודי יאללה לה 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 לקראת כלה יאללה לה 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 בני שבת נקבלה
I invite you to find a new friend and wish them Shabbat Shalom.
We'll go with that.
We stay standing for our call to worship Baruch.
La בכל לבבך, בכל נפשך הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום אני אברך לה לה יה לה 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 ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם נאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. לי לי לה לה לי לה 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 לי לה 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 למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
So the Torah tells us that when we crossed on dry land through the Sea of Reeds, what did we do on the far side? We sang and we danced and we rejoiced because we were free. And some of us had tambourines. But there's a midrash, a story that we can't find in a Torah but is in the Jewish soul, in the Jewish spirit that our rabbis used to teach, that there was also rejoicing going on in heaven among the angels there, God's heavenly hosts. But God had to tell the angels to stop rejoicing, that the children of Israel were permitted to rejoice because they just escaped slavery in Egypt, but that the angels in heaven should know better because Pharaoh and his army had to die for the Israelites to be free. And so the angels needed to temper their joy with the sadness of loss of life. And so Jewish tradition tells us we're always wrestling between joy and sorrow. And there is a time for joy and there is a time for sorrow, but we need both. And so as we are in the middle of this Shabbat experience as a community, we may keep the sorrow in the back of our minds, but we also want to turn to joy and remember that moment when freedom tasted so sweet.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורא תהילות עושה פלא מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נהדר בקודש. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והמיתנו I'm here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play one day, one day, one day. One day, one day, one day. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom Be'amidenu Shomreinu Lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom Be'amidenu Shomreinu Lechaim. Times I lay under the moon, thank God I'm breathing, and then I pray, don't take me soon, 'cause I'm here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play one day, one day, one day. 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 ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת בדורותם ברית עולם. בני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. בני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Pray as if everything depended on God. Act as if everything depended on you. When you're ready to both pray and act, we'll ask you to please rise for the Amidah, our standing prayer, as we contemplate ways that we can turn our prayers into action to make this world a better place.
אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו אלוהי אברהם אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב אלוהי שרה אלוהי רבקה אלוהי נחל ואלוהי לאה האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא אל עליון גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ואמהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני בחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם מכלכל חיים בחסד בחיי הכל ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו ישני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדום מלך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני בחיי הכל אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. This Shabbat of all Shabbats, let us look at the blessings in our lives. We want to say thank you for each and every one of them. And Ellen is bursting with a blessing. You are thankful for your healthy and safe college student. We're going to say thank you to that.
מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך.
Chloe. Nice and loud, I can't hear you. Thankful that her teacher's baby, whom I've been hearing about all year, is nice and healthy. Mom is home from rehab. I'm so glad to hear. Your grandson became bar mitzvah, mazel tov. We'll pause to say thank you.
מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך.
Yes, Rima. I'm sorry, I just couldn't hear. The Golan Heights in Israel. You're grateful for the sovereignty. All right. Other blessings. Yes. A visit of your grandchildren in Denver. Other blessings. Yes. Yes, we are grateful to the B'nai Mitzvah in our community, especially this weekend. We'll pause to say thank you.
מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך.
All right, welcome to your first Rock Shabbat. All right, or second.
I'm grateful to the band for lifting all of our spirits.
Thank you to the band. Yes, John. Sorry, oh, you're grateful for the flowers blooming? Okay, we'll pause there to say thank you.
מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך.
Other blessings, yes.
I'm grateful that our community, our congregation, very supportive of the recent tragedy.
Grateful for our community coming together at this dark time. Yeah.
I'm grateful that my friend's mother had a coma.
Your friend's mother woke up from her coma. We're going to pause right there.
מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך.
I'm
All right, second class, Scouts BSA. And your daughter? Amen. Yes. You're thankful for sports. Sounds good to me. Heidi. Wow, first 3 Chi Omega Jews on campus. Yes. That we're all here connected at this synagogue again. We'll pause there to say thank you.
מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך.
Good news for a friend from his oncologist at Michigan State in the Final Four. I have no horse in this race.
I'm grateful Virginia's in it.
You can duke it out over cookies. All right. Other blessings we want to share? You're thankful that your mom got a new job? Is that what you said? That sounds pretty great to me. All right, one last thank you. And I'm thankful for all of the blessings you're bringing to our community tonight.
מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך.
Now for a blessing of peace. Shalom.
שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. בטוב עיניך לברך את עמך ישראל, בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. ברוך אתה אדוני המברך את עמו, את עמו ישראל השלום. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם.
We now take a few moments for the prayers of our own hearts.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו
May the one who makes peace in the high heavens make peace for all Israel and for all of the people of the world. The prayer really refers to the people of Israel, to Jews. May God make peace for the Jews and for all people. But when I say this prayer each week, as someone who has been in Israel and studied for a year, who has traveled many times, as someone who loves Israel, as many of us do, I always think of the state of Israel as well. Each week when I say this prayer, I always have Israel in my heart. And I have to tell you, at the end of January, my 15-year-old son left for Israel for 2 months to study abroad. And the first couple of weeks he was there, I heard about his travels and his excitement, and then that call came, Dad, you know that election that they're scheduled to have in Israel April 9th, this coming Tuesday, said it's getting pretty intense here. To say that there is a conflict in that election is an understatement. It is intense. And he would be walking through the street and there would be protests that literally the kids, the high school kids, had to huddle together to move past the protests because it was that emotional. And then you may know that about 2 weeks ago, the first missile fell. First one in a long time. They fall all the time. And I got that phone call that said, hey, Dad, you know that missile that fell in the middle of nowhere, fell on the shore in BethChaim? I visited that middle of nowhere 2 days ago. So it becomes personal for so many of us. Whether or not we have family or friends, as many of us do, we have a special care for Israel as we do for all people. But for Israel, there is that extra measure. So on this Shabbat, as Israel prepares for an election, that we pray, regardless of who wins, will somehow bring us closer to that destination of peace that our people has longed for thousands of years. let us share together the prayer for the state of Israel, together with one voice. Please join me. We ask for your blessing, O God, for the state of Israel, for the land of Israel, and for the people of Israel. Bless those who defend the land and protect its people. Bless its leaders with wisdom, courage, and dedication. May they be resolute in the face of challenge and unwavering in the pursuit of peace. May Israel be a beacon of hope for the oppressed, a source of inspiration to all who are free. Fulfill in our day the ancient promise, Zion shall be redeemed through justice, and its inhabitants through righteousness. We pray for the land of Israel and all its people. May its borders know peace, its inhabitants tranquility. And may the bonds of faith and faith that unite the Jews of all lands be a source of strength to Israel and to us all. God of all lands and ages, answer our constant prayer with a Zion once more aglow, with light for us and all the world. And let us say, Amen.
And our thoughts and prayers turn to those in need of healing here at home, in Israel, and around the world. If you're keeping someone in your thoughts and prayers this Shabbat, I invite you to share those names out loud now. To those names we add Megan Mary DePero, Rhoda Schwartz, Arlene Grable, Donald Mulaski, Teddy Mulaski, Nathan Hecker, Jeff Stoller, Phil Jarvis, Marilyn Fessel, Claire Meyer, Linda Grunbaum, Howard and Dolores Rosenblatt, Allison Statius, Pamela White, William Jack Isola, and David Lipper. For all those and many more, we sing this Misha Beirach, this prayer for wholeness and healing.
Misha Beirach Avotinu, Avraham, Yitzchak, v'Yaakov. Misha Beirach Imotinu, Sarah, Rivka, Leah, v'Rachel. May the one who blessed our mothers, may the one who blessed our fathers, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, and bless us as well. Bless us with the power of your healing. Bless us with the power of your hope. May our hearts be filled with understanding and strengthened by the power of your love. Misha Beirach Avotenu, Avraham, Yitzchak, v'Yaakov. Misha Beirach Imotenu, Sarah, Rivka, Leah, v'Rachel. May the one who blessed our mothers, May the one who blessed our fathers hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, and bless us as well.
So what do you do when you don't feel very good? Ask for hugs. Ask for mom. You might sleep it off. What else do we do, Chloe? Stay home from school or work. Brianna? Veg. Is that what you said? No, kvetch. Much better. Alana? Call a friend. Yep. Sorry, I missed it. Oh, have some drink. Have a drink. Hot toddy or hot chocolate, you pick. Yep. Make chicken soup, the Jewish penicillin. What else do you do, Chloe? Drive your mom or someone else crazy. Yep. Maybe have some quiet time, maybe think happy thoughts. Yep. Sleep. Oh, that's my favorite. Yep. Okay. Let's say none of those wonderful things work. What's the next phase? What if kvetching and food and rest, that's not doing it and you need more help, then what do we do? Yep. What? All right. We might take medicine. For certain kinds of medicine, who do we need to see first? You might have to go to the doctor. Any doctors in the house? I see a few in the back. I see a few on the bema too. All right. So you might need to go and get some extra help, some professional help. But what happens when you're so sick it can make other people sick? Then what? What? Quarantine. What's quarantine, Steve? No, really. That's what I'm talking about. So you have to physically separate yourself from everybody else. Daly, what in the world is going on? Yep.
I mean, it's not like I'm familiar with this or anything. But I think that when you're sick and you get other people sick, you might have to leave and be separated from everyone else for a certain period of time while you recover, for the rabbi or the priest to cure again.
Somebody's been studying this Torah portion for a while. But before we get to the Torah, let's stay in 2019, but we're going to get there. Yep, Lucas. So maybe if you're lucky, you get home imprisonment, right? You can stay at home and quarantine yourself there. But sometimes when you might have to go to the hospital, and maybe there's going to be special signs on your room that say anyone that comes in has to wear gowns and gloves so that all of your visitors look like zombies and not the people that you love. And even when it's a very serious illness, maybe no one can come into your room at all. And you're completely cut off from the world. So as Daly insinuated, this ties very nicely into her Torah portion, which is called Tazria. She's been trained well. And it teaches that our ancestors would have to go to the priest when they suffered from certain afflictions. We don't have to talk about what those are today. You can ask me over cookies. But sometimes the priest would do an examination and send you home. No problem there. Other times you might hear a version of what we'd say today. Take an aspirin, call me in the morning. Come back in for a reevaluation. But there were cases where the affliction was so severe that the priest had to declare the person impure and send them to dwell outside the camp. We just talked about when we're not feeling well, often we don't prefer to be alone. We might want our mom or someone that we love to help care for us and be with us. Who does prefer to be alone when they're not feeling well? We have folks like that too. That's okay. But how would it feel if you didn't have a choice and you had to be cut off from everyone you knew? Ryan would sleep on it. How would you feel, Chloe? How would you feel if you were cut off from your mom when you weren't feeling well? I couldn't hear you. You would feel depressed? No, that's absolutely. How else might we feel? What are some other feelings we might have if we were cut off from everyone we loved? Sad. Because of something out of our control? Sad? Angry? Fearful? Absolutely. And even if we do like to be alone, we're not feeling well, how long do we want to be left alone? As a rabbi, I have heard from many people how isolating suffering can be. Suffering from illness, seeking treatment, spending time in hospitals or other care facilities can make us feel separated from the community. Grief and loss can make us feel removed from those around us who aren't experiencing the same suffering that we are. And this week especially, we have seen how tragedy can make us all feel scared and alone. And that is why community is so important. Sometimes we have to dwell outside the camp for our own benefit or for the safety of others. And sometimes we simply feel as if we're outside the camp, looking in from the outside. But in both cases, the community has a responsibility to reach out to us. The community may not be able to cure the suffering, but together we can alleviate it. Studies have shown that patients who believe that others are praying for them recover more quickly. Just the thought that you have a community behind you can help you to feel better. I am incredibly grateful to be part of such a sacred community. This week we congregated to say that we stand together as one in the face of deep sadness, despair, and human evil. We reached out to those suffering outside the camp to show that we are here and we care. Everyone in this sanctuary tonight is a testament to the gifts that this community brings. Our responsibility is to be present for anyone who finds themselves outside the camp, to extend our hands and our hearts to those in need, to all those who are suffering. This Shabbat, this much-needed day of rest, may we gain strength from the outpouring of love and support felt this week to ensure that our community continues to be a source of love and support for years to come. Ken Yehi Ratzon, may this be God's will. We continue with Aleinu, our prayer, saying it's on us to make the world a better place. Please rise. Hey guys, come and help me. Come and help me. Come here. Eliza, come and help me. Ben, come and help me. Ready? Ready? Ben, you want to help Jonah? Oh, perfect. Nice work, everybody. Oh, more, Jonah, more. Push.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשינו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. Tonight we remember those whom we've lost, the anniversaries of the passing of loved ones, the following members of our community who died at this time of year. When I call your loved one's name, please rise and stand at your seat, and we'll all join you together with the prayer. Bertha Greenberg, Joseph Ben, Robert Saltzman, Lawrence Pastiora, Bruce Edelman, Al Farber, Jesse Gleeksman, Elaine Halberstadt, Matt Gussler, William Glussman, Evelyn Karinsky, Sylvia Dolberg, Irene Soffin, Carol Glazer, Ruth Fidel, Solomon Purr, Sally Rosenhaus, Harry Rosenhaus, Daniel Grinbaugh, Ray Stein-Hellman, Robert Bubba Stein, Lothar Daniel, Nathan Schwartz, Adele Scher, Morris Gross, Gertrude Berkowitz. And we're still in the period of Shloshim, the 30 days of mourning for Jack Goldstein, father of Robert Goldstein, and Schmaltz, mother of Lois Miller, Eileen Davidson, mother of Donna Zeller. And we all rise together as we mourn Samantha Josephson, daughter of Marcy and Seymour, and remember all those who are no longer with us as we recite together these hallowed words. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yamad yivrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon, v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agala uvizman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mivarach, le'alam u'lalmei almaya, yitbarach v'yittabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalel, shemei dekudasha, b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da miran v'yalma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, amen. Please be seated.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Shabbat Shalom. We'd like to, on behalf of the Board of Directors, I would like to offer our appreciation to the ushers and Oneg hosts and hostesses for their help tonight. This Sunday at BethChaim, the Men's Club is sponsoring a blood drive. Go to redcrossblood.org to sign up. And as part of our ongoing Kesher program, Rabbi Richard Address will be presenting the Jewish perspective on Alzheimer's and dementia. Join Ann Berman-Waldorf for the poetry of Passover on Thursday morning. And in the evening on Thursday, our Rosh Kodesh group will meet for discussion about the women of Passover. Next Sunday, join Rabbi Beal for a discussion about Israel and how it relates to our personal Jewish identities. And for more information on upcoming events, they're on the screen and on the Oneg tables and the magazine rack outside of the main office. And as always, questions about the rabbinic transition can be found in the FAQ sheets, also located on the Oneg table. Shabbat Shalom.
I just wanted to add something.
Oh, yes.
And I just wanted to add that our blood drive is about less than 50% booked, and it is Sunday. And blood is in tremendous demand, and the Red Cross actually counts on the fact that every drive will meet their goal. So it's really imperative that we really do try to make sure that the blood supply has adequate supply. So if you go to redcross.org, excuse me, it could be Give Blood, redcross.org, I think.
No, it's Red Cross Blood.
redcrossblood.
It's up on the screen.
It's okay. There you go. You can make an online appointment, and it would be gratefully appreciated. Thank you for this shameless plug.
As you heard from Rabbi Beal, tonight is Open House Shabbat. If you are a guest visiting our congregation, we're so excited to welcome you. And if you'd like a tour of the building during Oneg, please meet our Director of Lifelong Learning, Ann Berman-Waldorf, at the lemonade stand as soon as we depart here. So look for the lemonade and she will take you there. We're also so blessed tonight to hear a powerful story about why Beth Chaim is important to him and his family from our bassist, Gabe Smolars.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I was just briefly asked to talk about my experience with Beth Chaim and my connection to Beth Chaim. I'll be brief. I know I'm standing between you and Chala. But basically, I married into Beth Chaim. Many of you may know my wife, Robin Sava Smolars. She grew up here. In fact, her parents were married here. Robin teaches here, taught here, and so I was brought here to Beth Chaim, and it's been wonderful. My three children, Joel, Jacob, and Ruthie, also went through the preschools here, and Joel will be having his bar mitzvah next June as well. I should also say I come from a long line of board members as well. My father-in-law was a board president back in the day. My mother-in-law was a sisterhood president back in the day. I like and love the synagogue so much. I joined the board as well, and joined the rock band too. And I think Rock Shabbat's pretty cool, and we should do more of it. So in sum, I hope our children follow our footsteps, stick around, and be active as well. So Shabbat Shalom, thank you so much.
Shabbat Shalom.
So Gabe Smolar on the bass. We have Cliff Hochberg on the drums. Dan Berg on the piano. And lead vocals and guitar, Cantor Stewart Binder. We're so grateful for our band. We're going to rock out to a Passover favorite as we are getting ready for this holiday. And our backup dancer, Jonah Michael Blum.
Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, let my people go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, let my people go. Yeah, 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 yeah. A burning bush told me just the other day that I should go to Pharaoh and say, time to let my people be free. Listen to God if you won't listen to me. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, whoa, baby, let my people go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, whoa, baby, let my people go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, me and my people going to the Red Sea, with Pharaoh's army chasing after me. I took my staff and stuck it in the sand, and all God's people walked on dry land, singing, Pharaoh, Pharaoh, whoa, baby, let my people go. Yeah, 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 let's hear it. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, whoa, baby, let my people go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, Pharaoh's army was coming too. What do you think that God did do? Had me take my staff and clear my throat, and all Pharaoh's army did the dead man's float. Sing it! Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, let my people go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, let my people go. The story of the stubborn goat. Pharaoh should have known the chariots don't float. The lesson is simple, it's easy to find. When God says go, you had better mind. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, whoa, baby, let my people go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, whoa, baby, let my people go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, whoa, baby, let my people go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, whoa, baby, let my people go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pesach is coming.
Thank God Shabbat gets here just in time.
Come on. Let's go get challah.
I invite tomorrow's Bat Mitzvah Daily to come on front and center, and to invite all of our not yet bar and Bat Mitzvah students to please join us up front as we join together in Motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
You guys are going to go take some back, right? And share. We invite everyone to rise together, to put your arm around a loved one, reach out a hand to a friend, reach out a hand and make a new friend.
There you go. Your poor wife is over there alone. Yeah, she's got a hand. How'd you get your house? Yeah, just right.
Eternal God. Eternal God, we stand before you in thanksgiving for all of our blessings in life, for the love that comes from family, the support that comes from friends, and for the strength that comes from being part of a sacred community dedicated to being with one another in moments of need and in times of celebration, for the beauty of your creation, and for the blessings that surround us. We offer you our thanks and our prayer. Eternal God, we invoke your name as we ask that your blessing will be with each of us, our family, our friends, with the community, and with the world around us during Shabbat and the days to come.
Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless us and protect us.
Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's face shine upon us, and may God always be gracious to us.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God's eyes remain focused upon us. And may God bless us and all peoples of this world with God's greatest gift of all, the gift of peace.
Amen.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
You guys make a great couple. You too.
I know.
Yes. Louis. Cliff. Where's the cantor?
1, 2.
Thank you. To the 8:30.
That's great. That's soloing. Say thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
It was just,
That was good. It's good. Nice to hear you. Nice to hear you.
Yeah, well, it's 3/4. What is G, C, and D? Which is
I
all
can
it
even
is.
play that on the guitar.
Yeah, me too.
It's funny. I was just looking on YouTube the other day. It said like, what are the easiest songs to play on the guitar? And Louie was one of them. Yeah.
That means the other one is just as easy.
Right.
A little bit of soul.
Love it. I gotta find a use for it.
That was Wipeout.
I like
That's how Wipeout goes, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't that have that little thing? Oh, no. Hanky Panky by Tommy James and the Shondells.
Do that.
It goes down. Yeah, it does exactly that. Hanky Panky. Here. Just like that. Let me see. Hanky Panky.
Be careful. If you Google hanky panky, you're gonna get.
No. Hanky Panky. It'll say Tommy James. I bet you. Hanky. Panky. 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 Tommy James. Panky. Tommy to here. It does exactly that.
I believe you.
Here. After the verse.
Yeah.
Right there, right? It's the same chord. Isn't it, G?
It's an E. It was an E.
Oh.
It makes sense.
It does it every time. It does the same thing. Ow. See?
Now you're gonna celebrate.
Okay. I saw her walking on down the line. I saw her walking the very first time. Pretty little girl.
I am chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Nice job.
Thank you. Same to you. Miss your family, though.
Yeah, well, I got Ruthie's sleepover birthday party now.
The word is Stephen Wright. Somebody's coming back. It's perfect. Then they told me nobody's perfect, so I stopped practicing.
I saw her walking on down the line.
Yes, it does. I'm aware.
We have a good chat. Fine tuner.